YouTube. Today I'll be talking about your midheaven in Pisces. Now, I decided to start with this sign because I have midheaven in Pisces. Your midheaven is not the date you were born, it's determined by your time of birth. And when you key in your time of birth, your chart will be laid out in such a way that each planet has a house. And where your midheaven is at the top of your chart, known as the 10th house, which is ruled by Capricorn. So, yeah, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. I believe Neptune is quite far or furthest from the sun. And they are all about the dreams, subconscious, they are creative, going with the flow. Pisces is about yin and yang, or yang. Pisces is a double fish, going opposite directions. What else about Pisces? They say that Pisces absorbs everything. It's like the sponge of the zodiac. So it can really conform to whatever energy is around it. Like, for example, if you have Pisces in your chart and you are around someone who's very loud, you might take on those traits even if Pisces is a naturally softer sign. And not to say that Pisces are pushovers. I mean, they're really people who can be very firm when they believe in something. Because after all, its second ruler is Jupiter, which also rules Sagittarius. And when Jupiter is involved, we can get very firm on our beliefs and opinions. So we combine all those things into the midheaven, Pisces energy and midheaven energy. So midheaven is your career, it is your reputation, and it is what you go towards when you enter adulthood, because it's opposing the 4th house ruled by Cancer, which is your childhood. So Pisces midheaven can get very confused about what their purpose should be, especially in the career field. They can feel swayed by different opinions. They may feel like they need a creative outlet, but the world is not needing creativity from them. So they may end up being very good therapists. Not to say that astrology is a sole indicator of whether you should do therapy, but they can become good people to confide in. You know, they understand how people feel. They feel a lot of feelings. What else? I may need to get some water. My throat is so dry. I'll try to stay as long as I can because I don't want to pause this video. Pisces will stand up for the underdog and stand up for what is right. If they see someone being bullied, someone being neglected, they will feel very strongly about this and they may want to help out. So if you have Pisces midheaven, you may find yourself wanting to do volunteer or charity work. You may find yourself wanting to contribute to society in some way. So what else about Pisces would happen? Let's see, I have this web page open in front of me. It says mysterious and unknowable. Are Pisces mysterious? I guess they can be, but I would think Scorpio is more of a mysterious sign, more so secretive than mysterious. I guess it's because sometimes Pisces don't really know themselves well. Not that they're trying to be mysterious, because Pisces doesn't strike me as someone who tries to be secretive. But they have been, I mean, there are people who say, okay, this sign can be manipulative, but not all Pisces are. And sometimes they might not even know they're being manipulative. They may feel that, oh, I'm just acting a certain way so that if a conflict arises, this doesn't happen again. So they may come across as that kind of person at work, because we're talking about the midheaven. They may come across very conflict avoidant at work. And that is something that I've struggled with and had to learn how to deal with. Still I'm learning how to deal with at work or even in my personal life. Celebrities with Pisces midheaven: Lady Gaga, Albert Einstein. Yeah, so like Albert Einstein was, growing up, people didn't think he was very bright. But it was perhaps because he saw the world in a different way, in a creative way, with a different perspective. So that's very interesting to note. Dalai Lama, yeah, so they may take on very religious or very like following their philosophy kind of Jupiter energy. Yeah, so these people, as you can tell, they do what they're passionate about, what they really feel is their dream per se. So if you ask them to be stuck in the office doing administrative work or not doing much, I think they'll really suffer because they don't see the point in doing that. Okay, my throat is really dry. So I'm going to end this video and I hope that you enjoyed it. Bye!